What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another Sunday in the South. Used to be a gospel show. Come on the radio. Sunday in the South. To another episode of Chewing the Fat. We have made it to another weekend. Instead of everyone saying we've made it through another week, we've made it through another weekend. It don't have the same effect. It don't have the same ring. But hey, we're here. We're going to get in the chat and see who all else is here. And we have a special announcement. I've got cords going everywhere. Look at this. Where's this cord right here go? That goes to my ear. Where's this one right here go? That goes to my ear. And they both can't go to my ear. All right. All right. Now I think I've got the cords figured out. Hopefully. Hopefully. Maybe not. No, they went crazy. I think I got everything. Amber is supposed to be here. Her and Aiden is fishing, but I'd say they'll be here shortly. I was put on teenager watch. I got Sass and Abby, so I had they went fishing, and I hung back and stayed with Eli and Abby. I don't know what that popping is, but there's something driving me crazy. All right, like it. Nope. It's still popping. Listen. I'm gonna try something here in a minute. All right. No. Hello. Hello. Hear me? I'm sure y'all can hear me. I just can't hear myself. And that drives me crazy. Hello? Okay. I don't know what I done, but I hit something. And that's we're gonna get through this. Let's go see who all is in the chat. Get this thing started. Hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. We didn't have anything other than the regular Sunday going on. So it was pretty laid back. We did have a guy from Davie County, where we went last week to Eden's Baptist. We become real good friends with his dad and his family, and him and his fiance, Joseph Spry. They came up and surprised us this morning. Wasn't expecting him to be at church this morning, and Joseph said he didn't get many Sundays off. He said, so I thought I'm going to take advantage of it. He said, we're going to go up the mountain and see y'all. And I said, I am tickled to death see you all here with us. So let's see who all we got in the chat, and we'll get the special announcement going. What's up, Scooby Snacks? Brandon, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday, and you, sir, are the first one in the chat. What's up, Blaine? Hey. Blaine, hope you and Miss Mallory have had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler, Spectacular Sizzler. What's up, Danny? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. Miss Diane, welcome in, Miss Diane. It says evening. Good evening to you, Miss Diane. I'm seriously going to fling something here in a minute. I can't blame it on Amber. Not here pushing buttons, so I don't know. Good evening, Miss Diane. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. A blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. What's up, Lynn Oakey? Lynn Farm Oakey. Lynn says, hey, Scott and Amber and everyone. Miss Lynn, hope you've had a wonderful weekend. A blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. Miss Marjorie, welcome in. Says, hi and good evening. Marjorie, hope you've had a wonderful weekend. A blessed Sunday. And I hope you are preparing yourself mentally to share a room with Kenny. That will be an adventure. And then I didn't touch anything. It's all in my head. Y'all can't hear it. I know, but what's up, Megan Edgeworth? Welcome in. Megan, hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. Mama G is in the house. What is up? Mama G says hello, everyone. Hello to you, Mama G. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. And Mama G, as always, thank you for stopping by. Megan Edgeworth says, greetings from Pigeon Forge. Megan, you made it down did you get down today? Because I know they had the Jeep invasion this weekend in Pigeon Forge. So, with the Jeep invasion that went on, Megan, I don't know if you got to take part in all of that or not, but I hadn't watched any videos. I saw where a lot of people went live, and a lot of people has done videos, but they had the Jeep invasion in Pigeon Forge. Yeah, Lynn, the church I pastor, they hadn't went back to having Sunday night services. Like I said, I voted on. I found it. That little bugger right there. Lynn, I keep bringing it up, and we keep getting outvoted, but eventually we're going to get our Sunday nights back. But when we do go on Sunday nights, we go back to our old church, and yeah, we're out by now. It starts at 6 Sunday evenings. So the Sunday evening church is definitely important. Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Wednesday night. Doing good. It was a sad weekend because my mom's cousin died. Yep, you had the funeral services Friday and yesterday. We got to see lots of family. That is awesome, Danny. That you got. I mean, it's sad, yes, but it's in the same sense. It's also good to get the family together and get to see everyone, because we never know when it's going to be the last time we're going to see anyone. So we need to take advantage of every opportunity we can to get together with our family, our friends, our loved ones, because we never know when it's going to be our last. Blaine says we are building a VR house with Fred, Jeff, and others. A VR house. The boys still don't play with theirs that much. And God, we spent a lot of money on them things. And we got two. We didn't get one, we got two. And I don't even know if they know where they're at. They said, hey, Blaine, tell Fred and Jeff and the VR community that we've said, hey, we've been here a couple of days just passing through, headed to singing. Well, you got to, have you saw any Jeeps, Megan? That's the thing. Yep, he was only 56. That is very, very sad, Danny. Young. What's up, Mr. Paul Vines? Welcome in, welcome in. Sir Paul, I hate that I did not get to join you Saturday morning. I did go and look about, I guess, about 10 after 6, and I didn't see you. But even though I didn't have nothing set up and I wasn't going to be able to come on, I was still going to get in the chat and chat it up. What's up, Mama T? Welcome in, welcome in. We got Mama G, Mama T. Mama T, we hope everything in Rogersville is well. Hope you and your family are doing wonderful, and hope you had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. Lynn says we have church Friday night, Tuesday night, and Sunday morning. That's awesome, Lynn. Yep. And, a lot of people does the Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, but I know of some that do Tuesday night. Don't know many that's Friday. But that is awesome. Mama. So we're gonna get to see the lazy Amber. I mean the Miss Amber. About misspoke there. Have no fear, Mama's on her way. That is what fears me the most. I got a cold chill when I read that. Nobody joined me. I overslept, but Kenny had my back. Awesome. We attended church in North Carolina this morning. We've seen tons. Not a fan. Megan, I don't know if you guys just by happenstance, because there's some people that by happenstance will roll up to Pigeon Forge while an event like that's going on. And if you think it's crowded right now for the Jeep invasion, or was crowded for the Jeep invasion, go check out a rod run. There is nobody in Pigeon Forge right now or this weekend compared to a rod run. A rod run in Pigeon Forge takes you, it took us 3.5 hours to go not even a quarter mile. The crowd just more or less stops. I mean, you're to a rolling creep. If you've watched any of the rod run videos, it has died down some, but the crowd's got rougher. But it's still packed bumper to bumper. At night, when most people show their videos or go live, there's a pretty good steady, like a cruise going on. But during the day, if you're not walking, you're not going nowhere in Pigeon Forge. Out during the rod run. But yep, and I'm glad you got to attend a church in North Carolina. Marjorie says, I am very open-minded and liberal and will take sharing a room with Kenny as a learning experience. Kenny is Kenny's a character. We'll just put it that way. We love Kenny though. And hey, I didn't just share a room with Kenny. I shared a house with Kenny for over a year. Danny D, he was on the table, sleep apnea surgery. They were doing anesthesia, but he did have a cardiac arrest, I guess. He had heart problems. Danny, that is horrible. Horrible. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family and your cousin's family. Where we at on the tent revival, says Paul Vines. Brother, we are trying to find a tent. Now, Paul, I would love to do one. Really would. We are we are in the plans of trying to get back to Davie County. I know when Joseph came up, the church we was at's not their normal church, but when we went down last weekend, they came over just to to see us, and to be a part of the service. And Eli, shut up, hush. Good Lord, you want some teenagers, Marjorie? That's who you need to go share a room with. But but we were heading back down to because they said that there's a couple more churches and a couple of guys that came up that didn't get to make it over to Eden's Baptist last weekend, and they're in the works is in the process of getting us back down there to a different location, more of a they said like a central church, because there's several church groups that just came together. He said to try around the area there, and they're trying to get something worked up, maybe for October. What we're thinking about. Paul Vine says it's definitely going to be a learning experience, Marjorie. What is up, William Smith? Welcome in. Yes, William says his NFHS subscription is paid. Now waiting for Friday. You both are characters. And here's the thing, William. Our football season got kicked off last Thursday with Aiden traveling 2 hours and 45 minutes for a high school JV football game, which was over 3 hours on an activity bus. But we won. First time JVs have been 1-0, and I couldn't tell you how long, because a lot of your emphasis and stuff gets pointed toward varsity. JV kind of gets the back shaft. Here comes Amber and Aiden through the door. Did you catch any fish?
Bass.
No, you didn't catch no fish because you didn't take. You caught one little bass, I guess. But
Eli caught.
Eli, how many did Eli catch? Tell us now.
Mom caught 3 bass and a trout.
If you took a master.
Master was laying in the bed. Why are they farting in there?
They're like 3-year-olds. But yes, Aiden's JV team won. They're 1-0. First time they've been 1-0 in a long time. Eli did not play Friday. He did not even dress out. He was unavailable. He was questionable going into Friday. He hurt his little shoulder in the weight room, and he milked that. I guess they were lifting, and somehow he said when the bar came, well, we'll just ask Eli. He'll be in here in just a minute. But no, Eli did not play. He will be cleared Tuesday to return back to practice, and he will be suited up, padded up, and he will be playing Friday. Eli, come on. We'll go ahead and get him in here.
What do you think?
He's got to make that special announcement.
It's
time.
So, Eli Aiden has an announcement. Where are you going?
Hey, oh.
No.
Where's Mama and all her glory? Well, Aiden's tripped over the rocking chair. You need to cut the sleeves out of that and wear it under your pads.
Yeah.
That's what I'd do with them shirts like that.
Hurry up, Mom.
If
All right.
you ever get come here.
No,
Yeah.
it needs to be me and Aiden.
All right, I'm going to get up and let you have my seat. So, whenever you go ahead and get there. All right, guys. Eli and Aiden has an announcement. I'm going to go ahead and get through the chat right quick because I was almost there.
Did you get a picture of your fish?
Miss Diane says that's putting it mildly, Scott, talking about Kenny. We had attended the singing and pigeon forge and had church. Some lifelong friends live in Chandler. Yes, I know where Chandler is. And we attended there this morning. Most of them have known me since I was 6. That is awesome. Everyone said hello, hello. Yep, thinks his brother was doing okay. Still, prayers. You can tell teenagers is up. Prayers, Danny. We'll continue to pray because that is tough when you lose a loved one. That's too far. Well, Aiden, us up 1 up on Eli winning the JV game. Yeah, and the JVs look good. What's up, Sean down on the cruisers.
Don't holler for me unless you're not done.
Says about freaking time you did a show at a decent hour. I know, Sean. What's up, Misha Lee? Welcome in, welcome in. Misha says she's having. Oh, son is here for dinner. Have a blessed night. Good night, Misha. Enjoy your youngins. And here we call them youngins. All right, y'all. This right here, Eli and Aiden came to me yesterday and said, "Dad, there's something we want to do, and I don't know why they need my help. Probably because they tried this once before when they were about this big. Now it's about that big,
Give too many hints.
and it didn't work out. So now they're going to try it again, and I have got them here to tell you what their big announcement is."
Let me see.
Something. Chat it up. Get done with it.
Well, that probably sounded loud.
Brody, will you get away? Hi. Yeah, get
Hey.
away.
People that may not know, announce who you are. And get Brody. Come here, Brody.
Why would someone not know who me and Aiden
Yeah.
are?
I don't know. Maybe somebody just. That's what you have to do. That's proper steps, Eli.
Alright, I'm Aiden Hicks.
I'm his brother Eli.
Alright.
Kick it off,
Alright.
son.
So,
What grade you're in? What school you in?
I'm in 8th grade. I attend Cranberry Middle School.
I'm a sophomore. I attend David County High School.
Eli, you don't have to sound like Paul Vine. Trust me,
Yeah.
you'll never sound like
No.
Paul Vine.
I'm not.
You won't
This
be
is
that
my
good.
voice, Dad.
That's not your voice.
Yes, it is.
I just heard you screaming because she's a blowing on your belly in there.
Wait,
Tell me
yeah.
that's your voice.
Oh yeah. That's my voice, son.
Alright, Eli, tell them what's up.
Um,
We're gonna try to start a YouTube channel.
yeah.
And it's gonna be basically on hunting,
And fishing.
but mostly on hunting
Mostly on
right now.
hunting right now.
But just thought we'd get a little free promotion in here.
Yeah, we told Dad we was like we gonna need.
We gonna need some promotion here.
Now, hunting season don't start until September, but we'll be on a cruise.
Yeah.
So when we get back is when we'll start hunting. But we need to show setting it up,
Yeah, we're gonna
putting out all the
film.
feed.
We're gonna film pretty much most of everything.
And our videos are gonna be better than
Yeah, our
Dad's.
video's gonna be way better than that. They're gonna be 20 times.
Gonna be better.
Huh?
We're talking just fine.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah. Type a W in the chat if you can hear us. Yeah, W. We done? Yeah, pretty much.
No, I want to know what they think about it. If we should or shouldn't.
W.
All right, I like it. See? I'm telling you, it's gonna pop off.
It is.
Okay, so Jimmy likes the idea. Paul Vines likes the idea. We done got 2 yeses.
We
Hey, Dad, we done brought 2 people into the chat.
we got 2 GoPros and 1 big camera.
Yeah.
so
That's
far
what. Now, the reason we need Dad
to
is
edit.
for editing.
That's the only thing we need him for.
But he's gonna have to show us how, and then we'll add our own music, our own spin to it. They're not gonna be 2-hour, 4-hour long videos of just sitting and doing nothing. We're actually gonna edit them and make them
We're getting a lot
20
of
minute, 10, 15 minute videos.
We're getting a lot of yeses.
All right, I think.
I pretty much think we good.
Okay, bye.
All righty, yo. Stay tuned. It's gonna be called Kicking It Outdoors. Look for the name.
Look for the name on the main streets of YouTube.
Because we're gonna be out there. You ready? We'll let these two have their thing
Blaine,
back.
son, we're professional hunters now. Son, we know how to crawl back a crossbow, you know what I'm saying?
What did Blaine say?
Safety is number one.
Yes.
No, that's me.
You know what? We're gonna
Oh.
leave it on this right here.
Blaine says your dad needs to buy you a boat.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna talk about
Hey,
some-
wait. Sit down there.
No.
All right.
We go.
What I will do, y'all, is I'm going to have a sit down interview with these two when we got more time to do that. Sash, you want to come say hello? Sit down here. No, you can sit down. She can stick her head in between us. And Dad needs to buy you a boat. Nope. Dad could teach us to edit. No. That's why we don't have a lot of videos. Editing just takes up so much of my time. What's up, Jimmy
That's all you
Spencer?
have is time.
Welcome in. That is not all I have.
That's all you have is time.
No.
Scoot over.
Because I am over.
Good God, you take up the whole camera.
Mm-mm. Turn that down.
Why?
Cause I'm getting feedback.
Yeah, it's called all you have is time. So they can tell you who won our fishing tournament? Of course he did, because I did.
Lynn says, I still think y'all boys are funny. Lynn, they're more than funny. And to see them with a camera, I don't know.
They make me motion sickness.
So we started a brand. Yep. Meg. What is up, Miss Meg? Welcome in. What's up, Pam? Welcome in. Says, hey, fellas and company. It's past my bedtime, says Jimmy.
Hey Pam, guess where I've been? Fly fishing.
Skipping opening of a hunting.
Believe it or not, I caught 3 bass and a trout.
Yeah, you can have the master though.
Big bass, actually.
Good night, Jimmy. We will catch you later. Just teach them to edit. And that's the plan. And I told them, I said, if I can teach you all how to edit your stuff, then you can edit my stuff. And then I won't charge them a copyright fee to use kicking.
You're such an idiot.
They're wanting to use the kicking it brand.
If you charge them a copyright fee, guess who pays it? Us. You're an idiot.
What's up, Darren? Welcome in, sir, Darren. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Blessed Sunday. Thank you for being here. I have Amber. And she just got here. And Eli and Aiden just left. And if you're just coming in and you didn't see that, the boys came to me last night and said, Dad, we want to do our own YouTube thing.
So Scott comes to the house and says, our boys are leaving us.
I said, you don't even do our YouTube thing.
Our boys are leaving us. And I'm like, what?
The boys are looking good. So nice to see them, Pam says. Well, they did get a haircut before. They said they got a haircut.
I gave them a haircut. I know they got a haircut.
I still saw a bunch of hair, too much hair.
Now everybody wants to shave their head like you.
Kicking it junior crew.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, if he don't do our editing,
What is this?
then I will
Sorry. I'm having a moment.
I'll get him with copyright. With the Kicking It brand.
You're such an idiot.
Sean wants to know when we're cruising again.
In 14 days.
Nope.
How many days is it?
13 days and a wake up.
I don't know exactly how many days it is.
When did you check in?
Not for last.
Saturday night. No, it wasn't night before last. It was last night. At 12 a.m. Saturday. You got to check in.
Sure.
So that is when we are leaving. It is September 6th, 2025, out of Norfolk, Virginia. And we have already got to got the what for from the football.
I
and the schools
don't care.
because, and this is the only one, Amber. Next year you're on your own, girl. If you plan a vacation,
Don't tempt me with a good time.
that's your temptation right there. Our youngins are not smart enough to miss a week of school. They're not. We raised them, and we see them every day.
It doesn't matter. Mama needs cruise.
If anything, they need to be in school a week, 2 weeks, 2 months longer than everybody else. Not a week less. Sorry, resetting up my computer for work in the morning. Now that I am back, and have
Brody,
to.
don't you do it.
Amber, don't let our little Aiden cutie pie grow no more.
I know, right?
Aiden had a killer game Thursday.
He did. I was very proud of him.
Aiden fussed the entire way down there with his mother texting because I was driving. And Aiden is not big enough to play the line, but Aiden hits hard and Aiden's real physical. He's a whole lot more physical than Eli. And so they told Aiden that they may have to put him on the line some because they had some that were out and some that's still not eligible to hit because they didn't start until school started, which was Wednesday. So Aiden sends us a text. I'm done. I'm turning my pads in and we're leaving as quick as y'all get here.
Yeah, it was not fun.
I said, what? We're driving 3 hours to pick you up after you turn your, no. He said, they told me I'm going to have to play the line. I said, Aiden, they may put you at defensive end. I said, they're not going to put you at guard or tackler. I said, you just ain't got the size. And this is a different, this ain't rec league or little league or pee-wee or, I said, this is actual high school football now. And Aiden panicked and flipped out like somebody else I know does all the time.
Don't even.
Oh, yeah. He just like his mama.
Don't even.
We get there. I told Aiden, I said, man, just go out because outside linebackers where they've had him. I said, Aiden, just see what happens. Go do your thing. And he goes in outside linebacker and does great. He's has a couple solo tackles. He's in on a bunch of tackles. He comes off and they tell him, I said, we need to put you in defensive end. Who said that?
12 days.
12 days.
Mhm.
That is 12 days, 19 hours, and 36 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So they put him at defensive end, and I said, that's just because you're quick and physical. You can, defensive end would be great. And then you hear them turn around because they had one guy come out, he got hurt. When they get tired, they play hurt. Not like play hurt, but they, hurt my ankle, coach. Twisted my ankle, coach. And I think they are just tired. If they would just say, coach, I need somebody, it'd be a lot different. So one guy comes out and they're all looking around and somebody finally turns around and says, does anyone want to go play offensive tackle? And here goes Aiden. And I look at Amber and I say, I thought Aiden said he wasn't, he was refusing. I said, now he got out there and busted heads with them boys. I said, he can't get enough of it. And he volunteered to go and help them out there. And it was good. I thought he lost his mouthpiece. He was playing defensive end, and they run like right up the B gap. If you've ever played any football, you got your A, your B, your C gap, which was in between tackles. But Aiden spun around off the defensive end and got in the backfield and caught the boy right as he hit the gap. And we'll put this video, we'll have it ready because I know we ain't got it ready now because somebody was fishing. But I think he sees him snap the ball, Aiden make a spin move, and then everybody collapses. And then you see one little Mighty Mouse jump up and he's beating his head.
That was mine.
And everybody's beating his head as he comes out because he made the hit. I mean, he hit this boy. And then he gets to looking around. And Amber's like, what did he do? I said, he probably lost his mouthpiece, screaming and hollering, carrying on. I fixed to sneeze. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
God.
But no, it wasn't a mouthpiece. And he comes over there and he's pointing down at his foot and he's shaking his foot. And I thought, God, Aiden, please don't tell me that you twisted your ankle because you made a good play. And then he finally, defense holds them. They go 3 and out. Defense comes off the field. And I looked down and I said, Aiden, what'd you do? He said, I hit that boy so dang hard my cleats come apart.
she was talking to him.
The bottom part of his cleat come off. So that was their Aiden moment. I hit that boy so dang hard, my cleats come apart.
And then they taped him, and he went right back in the game.
Yep, they taped him up. And he's in the process. And these cleats were not old. They wasn't new because Amber went and bought Aiden new cleats, and Amber don't know her children's feet size, so they were too small. So he's got new ones coming. You bought him a 7. And what's Aiden in?
8.5.
She didn't listen to me.
No, because that means he's growing up.
So Scott and Amber, when are you cruising again? We got that, the R&R. No, we couldn't do the R&R in November. November's what got us there, Sean.
Not just that. Then we have to buy airfare there for 4 people.
But we definitely want to do one of the group cruises again. We enjoyed that,
Yeah, definitely.
and we definitely will. It's just November and December with us is crazy. I got really blessed because my oldest was in a.
Was a chill, easygoing person.
My oldest was a chill, easy. Yep. Lynn,
I'll be back.
Take the Toyota.
they ain't none of
Oh, I'm
us.
taking the van.
Take the Toyota.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it. Mhm. What she's trying to do is van don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I guarantee it's got one of the Toyota.
Me and Aiden didn't take time.
Hey.
Yes.
Take the dog with you. That way when you're walking back, you'll have somebody walk with.
Don't you dare put that dog in my van.
Them idiots. Oh, where are we cruising to, Miss Amber?
Amber Cove
Grand Turk.
and
2 of them we hadn't been to. One of them we had. I can't remember the other one.
no, it ain't. Yeah, Grand Turk and Cove.
You just
and-
had it pulled up. Why did you?
I don't know. I can't never remember.
Y'all, I'm surrounded by smart, lovely, but just
That's
look how
what I
beautiful.
thought.
Look how
That's
beautiful.
what I thought.
Look how beautiful.
You gotta go to sleep sometime tonight. Get off me.
She said, "Why do you pet me?" One night in bed, I rolled over and I was rubbing her head. I thought she
He's
thought-
petting me like a dog.
She said, "Why do you pet me?" I said, "Because you bite like a friggin' dog."
Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, and Amber Cove.
Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, and Amber Cove. Now we've been to Amber Cove before. We have not been to Half Moon Cay or Grand Turk. And we've also got to remember that it's hurricane season.
I'd add some adventure to it.
Yay to Miss Amber for booking a cruise at peak hurricane season. So it's untelling what's going to be happening down in the Caribbeans.
All those people on that big old ship gets paid very well to keep us away from those hurricanes. I'm not a bit.
So, but maybe they'll become YouTube stars. Says maybe they're about Elon Aiden. No, no, not the line. Nope.
Meg, you're funny.
All right, everyone is saying hello.
You're way far behind again.
I know the first game my parents came to watch of my sons, the airlift was called Not For Him. My mom said no more.
I tell my boys, you fall down on that field, you got 2 minutes.
No.
2 minutes. And
And
if you ain't up in 2 minutes, mama's coming to get you.
I stopped her from that. See, I
Oh,
coached.
no. Mama's coming to get you, and daddy ain't going to stop me because I'm going to beat him in the process.
I coached their boys, not just
They got 2
basketball,
minutes, and they know this. Both of them know this.
but I coached them in football too. And I've told all the parents, I said, look, I will let you know when it's time for you to come down.
And I tell you, you don't want to know what I tell you.
We had a kid get hurt, and we were out of timeouts. And it's getting close to the end of the game. Guys are tired. And what he done is got the breath knocked out of him, and that was it. And he got up, and he was coming to the sidelines, and we were getting ready to send the sub in. And I looked around.
Scott told him to play dead.
He's coming over there, and I said, "What's wrong?" He said, "I got breath knocked out of me." I said, "Fall down now." He looked like he'd been shot. He just
His mama
he collapsed.
come across the stadium in a dead run. And then when I told her what Scott did, she said, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
I got out there to him and he said, Coach, why did you tell me to lay down? I said, we're going to get an official timeout for this. I said, we need water, we need to rest, and we need to come up with another play because we're out of timeouts. I said, don't take yourself out. I said, make them stop the game and the clock. And yeah, now I looked up and there was his mama. All her red eyes.
Yeah, she
What's
was
wrong with my
furious.
boy? I said, there ain't nothing wrong with your boy. She said, he was coming off the field and she said, it didn't look like he just passed out. I said, I told him to lay down. So we got the official timeout, injury timeout.
You got the official foot in your butt, too.
Y'all, Mr. Paul made the best meals this weekend.
I'm
Paul
glad
makes
you
the
were
best
so far
meals.
behind.
Salmon, wild rice, corn, and hamburger steak, gravy, baked potatoes.
All at the same
asparagus.
time?
No, I'm
Holy
saying
macaronis.
all weekend.
Oh. It's hard to say.
What's up, Tony? Welcome in at PT2. Mr. Tony, hope you and Penny had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. Amanda, what?
I think you meant Amber. I think you
Okay.
forgot my name. Sean forgot my name.
Amber, what says you have to bring the boys?
Yeah, I gotta live with them boys. And it's not just that. I worry about them boys, what they would do
no,
without us here.
one.
Yeah, I worry really, really hard about one of those boys and what they would do.
Meg, yeah, you're funny, Meg.
That's what I said.
You would love Half Moon K. Just get up early. Does Meg know you? Up early? Probably safer at sea than on land. Easier to maneuver around the storm. Meg said, Meg, you're giving me good vibes now.
Sure, Sean.
I didn't forget Diane. It was a warning. It was great. If you get up early and get there early, not so much if they get up late. And I agree with that.
Where was we last year on our cruise that you got up, took a cab to a beach, and then I finally got up and you came back and met me, and
That
then we
was
went
at,
back to that same beach. Why did you
St.
go by
Thomas.
yourself? I don't understand.
That was at St. Thomas because you wouldn't get your big butt up. I went in the room 3 different times. Amber wasn't getting up and the boys wasn't getting up. I said, look, we're St. Thomas. I said, are you all going to get up? I said, I want to go do some videoing. I want to take some pictures because this is a beautiful place. No, we're not getting up. No, we're not getting off the boat.
So he went by himself and took a cab all the way to the beach.
I said, all right, guys. I said, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Love you. Out the door I went. And then Amber calls me.
I thought he was just kidding.
I'm
I
back
figured he
in
was at the buffet.
I'm back in this cab on my way back to the ship and my phone rings. Where you at? I'm about 2 minutes out. Where are you at? We just got off the ship. We're here at the port. Where you at? She's still half asleep. I said, Amber, I'm getting ready to get back on the ship. Well, we're just gonna go with you. Making me sound like it's my fault now that I left.
I'm
them.
glad we did though, because it was the best beach ever.
I tried to tell them.
All and like we were the only people there. They had free snorkel stuff. They had I don't know what you plan to do by yourself, but
I done a video. I sat on the beach.
probably record a sunset or something.
I stuck
all
my
by
f-
yourself.
I stuck my feet in the water. And then I thought, well, I'll go look at the shops. So I cruised up and down the shops and
Oh, Amber's good about getting back on the ship on time. Like we're always early for that one somehow.
Amber just can't ever get up early to get
But
off
now
the ship.
get off the ship. I don't know what it is. I sleep so good on that ship.
Danny says I'm a crazy man. Yeah. Mama had me tested. I'm not crazy. I'm foolish, but not crazy. What's up, Ron at the fam at Ventures? Welcome in, Ron. Hope you and the families had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by.
No, Amber's definitely not a morning person. That's why for the last 10 years I've worked second or third shift.
It's some kind of pet name. Now they're giving Sean a hard time.
Better not.
Sean said it was audio correct, which
Audio correct.
Yeah.
Autocorrect.
Or autocorrect. Autocorrect, audio correct, it's all the same. What's up, Fred and Connie at Life with Mountain Folk? Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. And Sir Fred,
You know, I ever get tired of saying the same thing over and
we're
over and
continuing
over
to
and
pray
over.
for your daughter and the special thing you told me to pray for. And so, good to see you, Fred. Amber needs to learn that the ship waits for no one.
Yeah, I really do get back on it in time because
Yeah, but Amber needs
I
to
don't
learn.
want to see my bed take off.
Amber needs to learn that I wait for no one.
And I'm okay with that.
I mean,
Hence the reason me and Aiden went fishing today.
it comes whether it's 6 o'clock or 10 after 7 or 7:30. When I wake up and I'm ready to go get breakfast, I'll go get breakfast. Then I'll come back to the room with an ice cream, and these people right here, they're like, "Oh, you gonna eat breakfast?"
Just bring me breakfast in bed and then I wake up happy all day.
No, that'll never happen either.
How do you know? You ain't never tried.
Amber, when you wake a sleeping giant, you take a risk of the food being all over the place.
But when we're camping, you bring me flowers. You make no sense.
Yeah, but we're outdoors. If you fling them flowers at my head and they miss me and go in the woods, they're in the woods. But if you hit the side of a cabin, a stateroom, then
Then our
somebody's
little
got to clean it
stewardess
up.
cleans it up because he likes us. Because we tip
There.
him well.
To be fair, I understand, Amber, it's your vacation. Take your time. No, don't never tell her. Meg and Paul waited forever on our first cruise that we ever went on because Amber had to run all over Tampa looking for.
On scooters. It was really fun. I wish they would have joined us. They would have really enjoyed it.
That is awesome, Sean. Says, by the way, they had a cruise-a-thon this weekend. I did see that, and I would have loved to have been a part of it, but we have just got so much going on. Like I said, it's JV football Thursday, varsity Friday, church things on Saturday, church Saturday,
Sunday.
or Sunday. Yeah, we don't church Saturday. We do church things on Sunday still. But, and then the only day we really have off is Sunday. We've had the day off.
I
But
totally understand, Paul. Totally understand.
even with today off, we still have to watch 2 people.
Yes, we do. We do.
I took a nap.
I know you did.
I'm
I hope you got
sorry.
up when I left.
I didn't. I really didn't.
Hello, Grandpa.
I really, really didn't. I was sleeping and I took a nap and it was good. Could you please pray for my grandma? She got some bad news this week. Yes, Meg. We will most definitely play. We will most definitely pray for your grandma. He jumped like crazy on me. Miss Meg won't let me cook her breakfast in bed after I set her pillar on fire. Well, there you go. Now here's where it jumped on me. Thank you, Scott, and everyone for your prayers. It was a beautiful service. Then during the luncheon, my godmother didn't feel good, so she went to the hospital. Low potassium levels.
Potassium is something that's if
Well,
it's low or if it's high, you gonna know it.
When people are grieving like that, it's bad, sad times, and people's health, sometimes they don't think about it and it gets pushed to the side. You know this.
Potassium levels is terrible though. Because you can't get potassium fast.
We have one in January, Scott. Wink, wink. Oh, the cruise is on. All right.
That's helping hands for cruising.
All right. Scott, back from what was prayer requested other than our daughter's issues. Videos coming. All right. I got you, Fred. I'll explain to Amber what you just said there in code, but that is awesome, Fred, and we look forward to seeing those videos.
So much better in your car.
Oh,
Yeah, my brakes are
Oh
terrible.
my God. Mom, I literally pressed on them.
what did you take?
The van. So much better.
We got to teach her how to drive that Yoda toter.
You know, I told her how to get in the driveway.
Yeah, we're letting Abby drive the car up and down the driveway so she can come feed the dog and let him out and all that good jive.
What does helping hands for cruising mean for you, Miss Amber?
It's the start of a really expensive vacation habit.
But it's amazing.
It is amazing.
That dog's fixing to eat the cat. Yeah, that helping hands for cruising opened cruising up for us. If it had not been for them, then I don't know if we would have.
No, we probably would have.
But it showed us that we can actually do those things. 'Cause
It's
I
actually
did-
cheaper to cruise than it is to go to the beach for a week.
It's a lot more funner.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
I hate going to the beach. That is the worst vacation ever.
Now, Scott,
It is.
we just got back from the beach not long ago. You had a good time. Don't lie.
Ask me how many times I went to the beach.
I don't care. You were on vacation at the beach.
I went one time to the beach. One time with my feet in the sand. One time with my feet in the ocean. I just don't. Going and sitting on a sandy.
Me and my mama built sandcastles.
That's the
Nobody else
stupidest.
around. No kids around. It's just me and my mama, and that's all we did was build
The
sandcastles
worst.
for hours. And
The-
then I realized we were pickled.
That is the most miserable vacation anyone could ever do.
Meg says we had a great time at the beach in Rotan.
Yeah, but I mean, and that I can deal with. But if you book a beach vacation and you go to the beach for 7 days, 8 days, however many days, after one day at the beach with sand in your crack, after one day of being in the salty water and it beating you to death and in your eyes, I'm done. I'm done. And when we went to the beach, we didn't stay a whole week, thank God. We were there just a couple, 3 days.
We had fun.
We rented a golf cart.
Yeah, it was great.
Now, riding the golf cart up and down the side roads at the beach with music blaring is a good time. But if you want to ride a golf cart, go down here to the golf course and hit a little white egg while you're.
It's really expensive habit. Don't get me started on that
Yeah,
one.
but you can play 18 holes while you do it and not have to drive 6 hours to ride a golf cart. But the golf cart was fun. Back to what I'm saying. The reason Helping Hands for Cruising opened up a whole different vacation life for us,
A different summer life.
and one that I absolutely love and enjoy because, like I said, I don't mind going to the beach, and now that when you go to a different port, you're at a different beach, and you can go and see it and put your feet in different sand, and it's not the same 7 day get a chair, sit in sand, up
good
your
place to take a nap.
crack. It's not a good place to nap.
It is. I
You know-
did when I went to the beach with your mom.
You know what's a good place to nap? In the air condition with a football or baseball game.
You
Or
just set your chair right in the middle of the waves and just kick back.
we
You
got
wake up when the high tide comes in.
we got way too different. If I was to stay out there longer than 30 minutes, they'd call the Coast Guard to come in. They'd say, "We got a beach dwell up here. You can't waller back down and get in the water."
You had to catch fish at nighttime in the ocean.
One time, and then, then that's it. And then after you do that for 30 minutes, I'm just saying things get old at the beach.
Right. I agree. I mean, cruising's by far my favorite. By far my favorite.
But now when you
Vacation.
throw a golf cart in there, and then you can actually, we went from pier to pier on a golf cart in like less than 5 minutes. But when you're on the beach and you're walking from pier to
Oh,
pier,
God, don't do that.
that's 5 days.
Don't do that. That's miserable.
I was looking for people to like donate me a lung, and you wouldn't need an alarm clock, Miss Meg. You'd have a smoke alarm, says Ron. All right, we got to get caught back up. Helping Hands for Cruising, Scott. Yep, got it. And we're thankful for Helping Hands for Cruising. And what they do. And like I said, we try to support it and be a part of it. But there's been 2 instances now that we haven't been able to participate in the cruisathon, and the first one was, of course, when Helene, we were still dealing with that in our church, and then the second time was when we had football, and it kind of snuck up on me too, because I didn't know it was just 24 hours, and in that 24-hour span from Friday to Saturday, we had a lot too much going on. All right, everyone still saying hello. Blaine, you know what's coming in 5 days? Not a Tide. I hope they're not saying Alabama football. Yeah, roll Tide. No. Oh, Scott, you're gonna love. What's HMC?
Half Moon Cay.
Yeah, Half Moon Cay. New sand. Yep. Maybe I look forward to that too. And
Get new sand in your cracks, that old sand.
if you only take that side by side, yeah. And new sand and old cracks is all right. But same sand and old cracks is
Old sand and old cracks, not fun.
yeah. Okay, you can redeem yourself the Down Under Cruisers Cruise December 29th, 2026.
We gotta fly to Australia for that one.
Or you can swim. And we got caught up in my chat. So, but I think that was the only thing we had. I mean, we really didn't have anything going on last week other than football.
Football every day. I hate having, and guys, the boys' school where they practice football is 30 minutes from our house. So up until school started, I was driving 30 minutes there, waiting 3 hours, and then driving 30 minutes home. And if I didn't wait 3 hours, then I'd drive there, drive back home, then drive back there, then drive. It was awful. Twice a day. And then school started, so now I just have to go once a day. But
But still, football and school takes a lot out of the kids, takes a lot out of us, but it's fun. But yes, back to William Smith. He put in the chat that his NFHS was paid, and you can do it yearly, monthly. And it's not just, and it's any state, all the states. The only thing that has to happen is the high school has to have one of the cameras and participate in the NFHS, and then you get to watch high school football. And you can do it like YouTube. You don't have to watch it that night. You can go back and watch it later.
anytime Amber's trying to sleep, that's when he wants to watch it. All high schools within 5 counties.
I do that. This week I've got West Caldwell to look at.
You also got 3 days at work.
I do a lot of scouting. We got Huddle. The boys have an app on Huddle that the coaches sign them up on. That's where they send their film. So I watch scouting film and try to help the boys out too, and then I'll get on there and check out the team.
I was talking about the game, Sean. I'm talking about practice every day, 3 hours after school.
And then Miss Diane says, and I don't know how to say this word, Amber. You'll have to say it for me.
I don't even know where you are.
I love the beaches on
Ahanu.
Ohio.
Ahanu.
Ain't no beaches in Ohio.
I said Ahanu. I don't know how you say it.
Lord, do help us.
Shut up.
Even though she's not the smartest, Lord.
Scott, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Shut up.
She's mine, and I appreciate it. Thank you for her and love her. Amen. Ain't no beaches in Ohio, Amber.
I never said Ohio.
Okay. Anywho, white sand on the side, blackboard on the north shore. And don't get me wrong, don't get the impression that Scott absolutely hates the beach. I don't. But what the time we went with your mom was fun. But like I said, we got a golf cart. The boys fish. The boys don't like the ocean. They don't like the sand. They spent one day with your mom, and then they spent one day with us. And then other than that, they were fishing. So, black sand. Black sand? I ain't seen black sand.
Seen some brown sand one time.
That's because you pooped in it, tried to cover it up like a cat. So you have to worry about that too when you go with her. You have to watch where you step.
I did not.
And then your kids out there playing, you're like, honey, I wouldn't dig there if I was you. That's not a good place to
Not
build a castle.
true. I'd just poop in the ocean if I had poop that bad. Whales do it. Why can't I?
Yep, the sun reflection does provide sunburn. Don't forget sunscreen.
What's that?
Yeah, Amber.
Amber doesn't use sunscreen.
You'll find
Amber.
out. Hang
I haven't
on.
put the boys. I haven't put sunscreen on the boys either.
I thought you needed a hotel stay for a game.
I don't know.
You can read.
I agree.
Oh, what are you biting on?
I got
No.
my nail.
What did you just do to me?
My nails broke because they're really thin. 'cause I
Did you just?
No, look.
No,
Look. Read it between the lines. My nail's broken. Hey,
just because Ohio don't have beaches, don't mean you flip me off. I mean, come on.
sign language.
NFHS is, I think it's National Football High School. I don't know why the letters are in that order or exactly what, but it is
Ouch, gosh, I need some.
a streaming service where you can. I mean, when I pull it up, it shows the games and everything coming up, but it don't say what actually it means or stands for. And
Ouch, that cannot get
But-
no shorter.
you have to download the app NFHS, and like I said, then you can watch Eli play. He will be playing on in a NFHS this Friday, the 29th. Eli's number 55, and he will play. He was questionable last week, and then he was unavailable.
But then he went to Carowinds yesterday, so Eli's good to go.
Yeah, and then he went to Carowinds and rode roller coasters. So Hawaiian Island.
Oh,
Oahu. Who?
Ohanu. That's what
That
I
is not
said.
Ahanu. There's no N in there.
Ahanu.
You just can't make up.
It's Ahanu.
Can I buy a vowel? No, you cannot just make up letters and stick them in there.
It's Ahanu. It's in Hawaii.
That's a Hawaii, but that ain't what that says. It's an Hawaiian island, but it's Oahu. Oahu. Oahu.
There's no beaches in Ohio.
Well, we know that, but this is an Hawaiian island. There's Buckeyes in Hawaii and Ohio.
Oh,
Scott in Brody's doghouse tonight. I'll stay in Brody's doghouse. So when I come to heaven, I'll be sure to watch every step I take. Yep,
I don't poop in the sand.
and covers it up.
No, I don't.
What's up, Ellsworth Carl? Welcome in. Double trouble. We're back at it.
Scott and his multiple personalities. That's right.
How am I? I've not got no multiple personalities. I'm not that kind of good guy. I'm not. But anyways, we're caught up, and it is after the hour, and you're gonna have that down to
I know. I
blood.
gotta quit. It's hurting. Somebody needs to go get my nails done for me.
What you need to do?
They're so beautiful.
What you need to do?
They need to be filled.
Go get some super glue
Yeah.
and lay that super glue to it.
But I don't chew on my nails like you do. I just gotta cut that.
Well, that's
one
good. That
little
means you
corner
won't super glue your
But
lips
there's
like I
so-
did.
I did. It's super close.
I did super glue my lips not too long ago. I've got a bad habit, y'all. I don't know how to do it. It's worse than
Yeah, you got a lot of bad habits.
smoking. It's worse than dipping, chewing. And I passed it on to Eli. Aiden don't have it, but I'm a fingernail biter. I chew my fingernails. spit 'em.
Down way past the quick.
And I'm bad. When I get them started, I'll just rip, and then they'll start to get infected and all this and that. So I've learned that when it feels like it's going to get infected or feels bad, I get some super glue and squirt on it,
Yeah.
and we're good to go.
And then he forgets and tries to chew on his fingernails again.
But one night, I squirted super glue on my finger and I was sitting there like this. And granted, I just woke up. Because evidently I chew on my fingernails in my sleep. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you tried to chew on mine.
No, I
He
didn't.
used to chew on his brothers.
No, no,
Scott,
no,
Scott,
no,
don't you lie.
It ain't
I
that
will
kind
call
of
your brother.
habit.
I will call your brother right now.
It ain't that kind of
He
habit.
said he didn't know how many nights he would wake
don't
up
know.
with Scott chewing on his fingernails.
So evidently I chew on my fingernails in my sleep. And
But he sleeps at the bottom of our bed, so half the time he's chewing on my toenails.
oh my God, no. No. Have you? No. No.
I wear Crocs a lot.
No. No. God, no.
I'd give you $1 chewing right
No.
now.
That may
Where I
not
have
work.
my
Nope.
wading boots on.
I'm good.
No waders. They're a little
But
dirty.
anyways, I was half asleep and I was blowing on it. And I touched my lip to the super glue and it was right there.
Like 3 days.
It's gone now, though. It don't take long to wear off. But yes, I'm fingernail chewer.
It's really gross. I just
I
have
need
to
some
bite
good
Mama
luck
now.
coming our way. Too
Hey.
many things going on. Ellsworth, Carl, we are praying for you all. We'll do better than luck. We'll call on the man upstairs, and we're praying for you, you guys, and Lacey and all the kids, and let us know if you need anything. You pulling for Duke now? No. Why would I be pulling for
It's a
Duke?
bad habit.
No, gosh, no. That is a bad habit. And people that does that do need to go see, a psychiatrist or
Pulling for Duke
yeah.
or biting your fingernails.
No, biting your fingernails, that's all right. You just don't do it after
Do you
you
have any idea how many germs is underneath your fingernails?
just don't do it after you've been
You're
out
safer to lick a toilet seat.
digging night crawlers or anything like that.
I ain't never seen you wash your hands. I don't know what you're talking about. He does not wash his hands
I
ever.
wash my hands all the
No,
time.
he don't.
Yes, I do.
Mm,
Hammer my hands. Look at my hands. Let's compare hands. Let's compare fingernails. You want to?
my fingernails are fine. They're just
No.
thin. Yes, they are.
They got
I washed them as soon as I come in the door.
one van broke down, 2 refrigerator broke. Ah. Yep. That Carl, we've been there. We've had God.
Oh God, I was driving to get the boys the other day from football practice, and it was pouring the rain. I was 15 minutes from the nearest town. Driver's side windshield wiper goes flying off the car. So then I decided to stick my head out the window like a dog so I could see where I was going.
Carl, we know exactly where you're coming
it's
from,
always
brother.
something.
And we will be praying for y'all and causing bodily harm is okay, but pulling for Duke, you need medical attention. Yes, you do. If you pull for Duke, the only reasonable explanation is that your mama dropped you on your head when you were real young, and it done something in there, and that's
You don't know how many times I've wanted just to become a Duke fan just so I could see how mad I can make you. I've really thought about it, thought about it hard.
but
I can't. I'm a Carolina girl through and through.
she can't do it because I didn't marry no dummy.
There's no beaches in Ohio.
Sean says a pair of gloves in Perel works well. Yep, it would. It would. Sink starts leaking. I mean, we went through a bit of this, and it's just like,
It always happens all at the same time.
and always at the worst time.
Yeah.
Like if it's the worst time of the month, or the worst time of,
Yep.
if it's in between paychecks, or if it's in between, having to go pick up the youngins, or it ain't, and you ain't got time, and you just have to try to cut stuff off, and yeah, we've been there. We've had to cut the water off and literally go pick boys up from school or football or something that's going on, and then come back, then work on it, because nothing never happens when it's convenient for you to work on it. Christian Lakener. Tony has watched that show. I still hate Lakener. All the Kentucky fans still hate Lakener, which I do too.
I don't know who Leitner is.
Yeah.
Yep.
My youngest grandson is at the University of Louisville. Yep. And Diane says I'm a UK fan. I remember when you said that he got into Louisville, and that's great. And we're still praying for him and all the, not just the high school students or the elementary students or middle school, but our universities too. I made the statement this morning at church that what used to be uh, easy, go through the process, buy new school clothes, put them on a bus, send them to
Lord have
school,
mercy.
wave at them. That's not the same school that our kids are going to today.
No, had to sign papers before school started because the school got brand new MacBooks for every student,
You
and
did.
we have to okay it
I got an
before
email.
they can before they can be on Google.
Yeah.
But these MacBooks are brand new, like top of the line, and they're sending them home with all of our kids. They never bring a book home, never.
No, they ain't no textbooks, but
It's
still,
either
yeah.
an iPad or MacBook.
And you don't know what's going through these kids' mind anymore. I
No,
mean,
it's scary.
they don't think like kids. They think like I don't
Crazy
know.
people.
So, but yes, that's just something else we can pray about. Clean the P trap.
That's usually my job. Scott will say the sink's leaking, honey. If you don't care, fix that while I'm gone. When's the last time you worked on sink?
I think
Any sink.
they're all working.
Because I fix them.
They don't ever break on me. You know why? Because I don't mess with them. What she does is when she's putting pots and pans under the kitchen sink or whatever, and she hits the pipe and the pipe breaks, or then she has to go to working on the sink.
What do I keep you around for?
So there's something special about paper. Yes, Meg. Sean says, I'm sorry. Besides that scroll thing, what is a book? They don't have no idea what a book is. And even at elementary level,
Yeah.
they give out Kindles to the ones that are real young, that they can do their reading, like, See Spot Run. The Dick and Jane books we used to have. See Dick. There's Dick. Watch Dick
Actually, I
run.
think Aiden still has a overdue library book from elementary school.
And then, but there's no. What's the reason for having a library? Our high school does not call a library anymore.
It's a media center.
It is a media center because there's no books in it. The library's gone. Welcome to the Avery County High School Media Center. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Willie, that could be called that.
Amber's got a P trap in a cooler.
Hey, let me tell you a funny story. We was fishing on a pontoon boat with Scott's dad, and I was pregnant, and I had to pee so bad, and we were catching so many fish, so he didn't want to pull the anchors up and leave. And I looked around, and I was like, "What am I gonna do? I have got to pee." I dumped out all the bait, peed in the bait bucket. And then rinsed it out in the lake, filled it back up with water, put the bait back in.
She took her manners out of her bait bucket and peed in the bait bucket.
I had to pee.
It don't matter what kind of bucket or cooler you got, Amber will ruin it for you.
He was like, God, there goes my bait. Won't catch another fish.
The schools here have sent laptops home with kids for several years. And like I said, it's not just the middle school above, it's also in the elementary schools now. To imagine when we were kids, we just got computers and internet when we were almost out. Yep, I know.
I was in high school and my grandma bought me my first computer, and it was a Gateway, and it come with a binder full of CDs for any program you tried to run on it. You had to have those CDs. If you lost that CD, you couldn't use that program.
And here's the thing: in school, we got to mess around with computers, but nothing internet. We always had typing.
Yeah.
And now there's no typing.
And we got to play the Oregon Trail.
I still like Oregon
That was
Trail.
on the good days. Those old computers. It was
The floppy disk.
Yeah, you got to play the Oregon Trail.
I like Oregon Trail. My first computer was playing video games when my daughter was 3. When I was in school, we had no laptops at all. We had pen and paper, and that was it. Yep. Brandon, that was us.
To this day,
like I
if I
said-
don't want my kids to know something I'm writing, I'll write it in cursive.
They
They have
can't-
no idea what it says.
They can't read cursive, and we didn't have computers in school. I mean, you had a computer room, which that was what we called it. You still had the library, then you had the computer room where we learned typing, home row keys.
Yeah, how many words per minute could you type?
It wasn't hunt and peck. And like I said, you done that typing or whatever in the computer class, and then on Fridays you got to play Oregon Trail.
Yep.
So you know how to fix that, Amber? Don't get pregnant.
That was many years ago since I peed in the vape bucket. So
Yeah. That was. That's when you pulled your sciatic on a turtle.
I did. Not riding a turtle,
When you
catching
got-
a turtle. You gotta elaborate on that one. I wasn't riding
No,
a
she
turtle.
wasn't
I was
riding a
catching a turtle.
I said you pulled your sciatic on a turtle.
Here comes that fat pregnant girl riding that turtle again. Oh no, she fell off.
When you got to pee, says Meg.
Right.
You're holding vessel under lock and key in case Amber is coming. It was a Tandy TRS 80 from Radio Shack. And you know what?
We still have a
We
radio
still have
shack.
a Radio Shack.
We sure do.
Yes, we still have. We are one of the only places.
It's actually where we bought our Starlink during the hurricane.
We're one of the only counties, I guess, or towns, small towns in the world or the country that still has a Radio Shack. We still have one.
Where
Of course, we still have a
in the
Western Sizzle.
world is Carmen San Diego?
Oregon Trail was awesome. We had Oregon Trail, and where in the world is?
Where is? Remember that song?
I never
Where
did do.
in the world is Carmen San Diego?
I never did do that when I did. We had computers on me in computer class. Yep, Brandon, I was right there. All right, y'all. We've been on here a little over an hour, 15 minutes. Well, some of us have. Some of us
was fishing.
come just.
I think we got our roles reversed or something. We
No,
do that
I
a
told
lot.
you when you told me you was going fishing. I said, "All right, where are we going?" And you said, "You're not.
I
Somebody's
said,
got a baby.
You've got to babysit. Didn't know you was going back to sleep.
That's the way I babysat it. Even our kids.
I'm gonna bring them in there and put them in the bed with you next time. Dad's got to sleep in the middle.
Sunday's nap time.
Every day's nap time for you.
No, it ain't.
When you go to work, you work 12 hours and you sleep 12 hours. There's no in between. When you're at home, you're tired because you don't know when to sleep, so you sleep 24 hours.
This third shift's got me all messed up.
He never sleeps at nighttime, but he's still in the bed.
On days off, like, see, I'm
So get up
off.
and do something.
I'm off Wednesday, Thursday. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And like last night, and I told Amber Friday night because she was like, "Why are you so tired?" And it's Saturday. I drug all
So
day
he
Saturday.
said, "Hey, watch this. I'm going to keep Amber up all night tonight."
I said, Amber,
And he did.
I said, I'm going to show you. She said, "You sleep. I know you sleep." I said, "Just because my eyes are closed when you go to sleep, because I can go
He
in there."
snores until he drives me bonkers.
No,
And then he wakes up, I guess. I don't know. He's
Nobody
always in the
snores like
kitchen
Abby's
eating.
brother.
Yeah, I know, right? He's
But-
always in the kitchen eating like popsicles or brrr.
Going to sleep is fine. I can at 10:30, 11 o'clock. I'm tired. I go in there. I lay down, turn on the TV, and within 10 minutes, I am out. After 45 minutes, I'm up. It's like I take a power nap.
It's like he makes it impossible for me to fall asleep. No matter how many times I kick him in the shin because that's not working anymore. I think his shins has got used to it.
All right, y'all. We appreciate you coming by and listening to our bunch of nonsense. Chewing the fat. There's no rhyme or reason. We just talk about the things that's went on for the week, things we got coming up. Aiden does not have a ball game this week. JV's had one game, and then their open day is next, their open date. So Aiden's 2 weeks away from hitting the football field. Eli will finally get to hit the football field. I should ask him about his little shoulder hurt.
And the athletic trainer told him if you can do a push up and some hand drills, I will let you play.
Yep.
I can't do a
Because
push-up.
it's not a pulled muscle.
It's
not
a woman
it's
thing.
not a muscle tear. They said it was a muscle strain in his shoulder from. I said, rub some dirt on it, Eli, and get out there and play football.
Yep.
It's not called pickleball, it's called football. So I can get out there and play. But y'all, we will see you next Sunday. If you have the NFHS network, go to Avery County High School. You will see Friday the 29th at 7:30. Click on that, and you will get
7:30?
to
The game
watch the
doesn't
game
start till
live. I think
7:30.
it's 7:30.
Wow. I'm used to these 6 o'clock games. We
No.
won't get home till 2 a.m.
We just played 6 o'clock when we had to drive 3 hours to get there.
We did a lot of driving this week.
You didn't go Friday,
No, I didn't.
so we ain't done no driving. You did drive some back because I was tired Thursday. Stop.
What?
Yeah, 7:30. So, but anywho, y'all, we hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed week. There's not much summertime left, so
Enjoy it while you can.
we hope you have a wonderful weekend or have a wonderful week. We will see you next weekend. No matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing.
Get out and go fishing.
Get out and kick it country, y'all. Hope everyone, thank you for coming in. We will see you next time. We out. We love y'all.
Bye.